Brighten up those dark mornings. Wheeler, Ollie, and Lecter. Mornings at the Cabin.
Mornings at the Cabin with Wheeler and Lecter. It's your bestie Wheeler. It's his bestie Lecter. He doesn't know that yet, but welcome to Mornings at the Cabin on your Tuesday morning. Where's my baby shark?
Where's your what?
Where's my baby shark?
Your baby shark.
That's the new intro music. Where were you on that one?
Shoot.
Come by mornings at the Cabin with service, with a smile, no matter how annoying your children are. It's a good morning. It's a little dark out there. It's a little dark on Facebook as well, but that's kind of the way it goes.
Yeah, that shouldn't surprise you at this point.
Well, I wanted to talk about this. I didn't want to take up a big amount of time on it, but the article that we released last week, the GNWT basically just saying, guys, could you be nice so that people feel a little bit more comfortable, because there are people who are getting exposed to this virus that maybe, don't want to expose themselves, blah, blah, blah. Could we be nicer so that these people feel a little bit more comfortable coming forward? Because they're still going to be anonymous, but if people are threatening violence and all kinds of stupid ass stuff, people may be hesitant to even come forward, even though it's anonymous. Right? There were people threatening violence, which of course we do not condone, and but the rest were just like, they weren't just
hurt the government's feelings.
Is it their first day on the internet? It's like, no, just be nice, because this isn't internet. This isn't you trolling comments on the internet. This is a person that might live next to you. And the government's just said, listen, for everybody's mental health, can we just be a little nicer? And like half the comments, fully half the comments were like, no, it's my right to treat people like dirt. And it made me laugh.
That's a very America moment.
It is very America. It's very strange. And it made me pull out my shirt that says this if in town.
Mornings at the Cabin, the podcast.
Halloween coming fast approaching. Coming up on Saturday. As far as we know, we're still allowed to do it. Ed and Jackie Hardy preparing fully for your children. 550 children they are preparing for. So make them run out of candy. Ed Hardy shared last night a photo on Facebook of just all the candy that they're putting together in these bags, and they do such a great job every year. We will go by there on Saturday because, of course, it's Cabin Radio Halloween. We got to get out there and be with the people.
It looked like they had recycling bins.
Yeah.
Full of candy, sectioned off. Were those actual like blue recycling bins?
No, I think those were those stackable bins that you find in like daycares and stuff.
Yeah.
With like dinky toys, dinky cars.
Dinky? Are we allowed to say dinky on the radio?
Well, we just did 3 times. Dinky cars, though. Remember dinky cars?
No.
What? You don't remember dinky cars?
Like micro machines?
No. No, I think they were just...
They were actually called dinky cars?
They were actually called dinky cars, which I think was just a colloquialism for like small cars, like Hot Wheels.
Yeah,
They called them dinky cars because they're tiny little cars.
I'm sure that's exactly what it was.
I hope it was, because that's what I called them in kindergarten. I was like, I called them dinky cars.
You said dinky.
Dinky. I don't know if we're allowed to say dinky on the air.
If it's a brand name.
I don't think it was a brand. I think it just meant tiny car.
Hey, we wore out saying Schitt's Creek for about 2 weeks.
That's right.
I think we could say dinky.
That's right.
We can get away with that.
So Halloween fast approaching. We're going to be out there. We got 2 teams this year. This is how many people we actually have working here for free. Please send money. That we have 2 teams this year. 2 teams of 4. And our team, it's Lecter, myself, Shannon Moore, 1 to 4, and Sarah Sibley.
Siba.
And Bracco is on the other team.
That's right.
And that's who's on the other team? Ollie, Bracco.
No, Ollie will be in the control.
Oh, that's right.
Center.
That's right. Ollie's at the control center. That's right. He doesn't want to be out there.
No.
He's too big for this.
I think he's scared of that kid.
Well, I mean, yeah, he doesn't want to get rocks thrown at him again.
Yeah.
I tell you this much right now.
Uh-oh.
If we get rocks thrown at us,
no.
Again, I've said this before, and I'll say it again. If we get rocks thrown at us by some kid, if I catch them, their face is going in whatever snow is nearby.
Yeah. I think they'll take that bet.
Yeah.
I think most kids will feel pretty confident that
well,
they
see,
can.
that's...
Although you're quick, though. You're
am
deceptively quick. Yeah.
Deceptively quick. And, that might be worth a post on Facebook if we're getting rocks thrown at us and cause damage to our vehicles or to ourselves. Maybe then you could get online and call a bunch of children buttholes. Not the word that was used.
We'll lead the charge.
That's right. We'll lead the charge against the children of Yellowknife.
Yeah. Not smiling.
Not smiling.
We'll give
These
that a
kids
pass.
aren't smiling at me on Halloween. I swear to God. I will punch them in the face.
Ruining Bracco and Siba's Halloween experience.
Well, that's the thing. We got kids with us. Yeah. So, right? We're going to be legit this year. It's not going to just be a bunch of adults running around throwing microphones in kids' faces going, "Who are you? Where are you going?" the kids will get on that level. So we're going to be out and about just like we do every year, doing streaming Halloween from all over Yellowknife. So if you've got, put it out there again. If you've got a house that you want us to see, let us know. Send us an email at mailbox@cabinradio.ca or send us a message either to the Mornings at Cabin Facebook page or to the Cabin Radio NWT Facebook page. We want to know if anybody's got a sweet setup. We know the Hardys do. We know there's going to be a few other haunted houses out there. Hopefully some people are still doing them. You know what? Now that I think about it, I don't know if they're going to be allowed to do a haunted house.
Yeah. Maybe just for show, maybe not so much for going through.
That's right. But if you got some sweet decorations, we want to see them.
Yeah. I'm going to share the Halloween highlights video from last year on the Mornings at the Cabin Facebook page. So I
can't even remember what we did last year.
It was a world. It was a whole different world.
Yeah.
Like literally.
Was that zombies? Did we do that last year? Or was that 2 years
I can't
ago?
remember if that was Shannon's zombie episode.
I can't remember.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. I didn't participate last year.
What?
I don't think I did.
Where were you?
I can't remember.
Well, I guess we'll have to remind ourselves.
I guess so. Let's put up those highlights. We really need these highlights.
So check that out. Remind yourself about what Halloween was like before COVID, because this is going to be wild.
I don't think it's going to be that different.
No?
I think people are just going to be spaced out a little bit more. But, I mean, there's still going to be plenty of kids out there wandering around. And, for the most part, you stay pretty spaced out anyway until, you get a jam up at somebody's house. But the simple is, just stay 6 feet back when there's people waiting at a house.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. No,
right?
Don't dance parties in the street.
No dance parties.
No.
Don't,
No singing Halloween songs. No
singing Halloween songs.
No caroling
classic
this year.
Halloween carols. That'd be amazing. That would be amazing if you walked around doing Halloween carols.
Oh, wouldn't that be so creepy?
The only song you sing is Monster Mash. Yeah. That's it. Oh, it's the carolers. We were working in a lab late one night. That'd be amazing.
That would be great.
Yeah. Or the Addams Family theme.
Yeah.
So you just
is it the Crypt Kicker 5?
The Crypt Kicker 5. That's right. Yeah.
There you go.
So you could do
but none
Addams
of that
Family
this year.
theme or the what's the another thing? Ba, 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 ba. That's the Beetlejuice theme.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
I put a spell on you.
There you go.
That's a good Halloween one.
Screaming Jay Hawkins.
Someone's got to be Screaming
Jay Hawkins.
Yeah, I think that
is
was
it. Screaming Jay Hawkins?
I think so, yeah.
No, I thought that was Screaming Jay something or other. Screaming Jay Hawkins. You're right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we're both right.
Yeah.
Agreed.
We've got it in the library if you want to play it there.
Agree to disagree.
Yeah.
Okay, you keep talking for a second.
Okay. Well, anyway, about to put up that post. So, if you forgot what Halloween was like before COVID, Jesse doesn't think it's going to be any different. I think
it'll be a bit different, but I don't think it's
flinging candy with shovels at kids.
I hope so. That'd be amazing.
It might be a spectacular sight. Maybe
That's
Halloween 2020 won't be so bad after all.
Everybody spread far apart on my lawn and start shooting candy at everybody.
But of course, we want to see your Halloween displays. So if you already got your decorations done, feel free to post a picture in the comments or just let us know your address and, where we should be checking out for Halloween 2020 this Saturday.
Oh, it's going to be a full moon. There might even be a werewolf or two.
Nope.
The Mornings at the Cabin podcast. Hey, it was early. What do you want from us?
A beauty in Yellowknife buy, sell, or trade came up yesterday. Stephen Purcell is looking for old retro games. He says, hey there, I'm a local video game collector. He may be the only local video game collector. Just reaching out to see if anyone out there has old games or boxes, empty console boxes included for systems and such that they're looking to get rid of. And he's got some stuff that he's interested in. He posted a couple photos of his collection, and I'm mightily impressed. And I just wanted
and
to...
you don't impress easy.
I don't impress easy.
No.
Right? Because I am a cynic. That's just how I do.
I've tried to impress you.
Oh, go again.
Time and time again.
Go again.
I've got nothing now.
Oh.
I'm exhausted.
Oh, I'm impressed. I'm impressed by how tired
that's all
you
it
are.
took.
But just wanted to mention this. Obviously, if for any of you guys that have had any old stuff that you're looking to get rid of, obviously Salvagers Unite is a good place to do that. But, I mean, to put it into this very impressive collection would also be another thing. I got a couple things that I could give them.
Okay.
I think we have two Wiis. We haven't gotten rid of one yet. I should probably, instead of probably donate to something.
Like the OG Wiis?
OG Wii.
Ah.
Yeah, see, I don't think anybody plays the OG Wii anymore. So
probably just senior citizens.
Well, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Just
because it was all the rage.
Keep their minds active.
Wow, and that Wii bowling, people love
great.
that thing.
But you can play everything, anything on the Wii. On the Wii, you can play on the Wii U. So it's all backwards compatible.
Yeah, but no one's gonna. No.
We have a Wii U as well.
So you have two Wiis and a Wii U.
Apparently,
That's too many Wiis.
Well, I had a Wii and she had a Wii, so we put our Wiis together, and now we have 2 Wiis.
I suppose that's how it works.
Yeah, we just didn't give any away. So maybe give it to this gentleman and his collection. Pretty impressive. And what I want to do is I'd like to go. I'm going to get a hold of this guy. And I even commented on his, because oftentimes people will be like, this is kind of what I'm looking for. This isn't mine, but like this is an example.
Right.
So I messaged him. I commented on the thing. I was like, is this your collection? He said, yes, sir. And I said, that isn't damn. I didn't say that's damn impressive, but I'll say it right now. That's damn impressive.
He just comes out and confesses. Oh, God, I'm a fraud.
Yeah, it's mine.
Wow, you really crumbled immediately.
I've been holding this in for a really long time. Good Lord. Ugh.
I thought I could keep a sham going.
I feel dizzy, and I said to him, that's relief.
Mm.
But it's mightily impressive. He's got a whole bunch of consoles and a whole bunch of games. The man has a Neo Geo.
Okay, what is a Neo Geo?
Neo Geo
You got really mad at me a few minutes ago.
Well,
I didn't know
not
what
that
it was.
mad. I mean, I didn't throw anything.
It's like the third time you've screamed at me this morning.
So the Neo Geo
You've been fired
was
up this morning.
All right. The Neo Geo was it was a console back in the day, and it was, I can't remember what company it is. I'm looking at it right now. It's SNK, which was an arcade game company. They used to do like boxed arcade games, right?
Okay.
So they took the boxed arcade game, put it into a console. And it had the console was about the same size as the controller. The controller was like legitimately the size of like a piece of paper,
A TV at the time.
Yeah, basically the TV at the time. And it was incredibly expensive piece of hardware back in the day. So it first released in 1990, and when it released, it was $700.
Whoa!
Yeah, but it was one of the most advanced consoles at the time. Nearly sold a million units, but at the time, it was very, very advanced. So it had if you looked at it, it was meant to be basically a computer console. So there you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so just for context sake,
Yes.
I just looked up the original retail price of a Nintendo gaming system. The original Nintendo, 1987, so 3 years before the Neo Geo.
Yeah.
It originally went on the market at $89.99
Yeah.
with no game.
Yeah.
And then they had the $100 bundle packages with Super Mario. I didn't know it came without Super Mario Bros. I thought that was
It
just
always came
kind of
with
part
it.
of
No, it came. And then it came with Duck Hunt and Mario.
Yeah. Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So like the Neo Geo, like
$100.
huge cartridges as well, like bigger, almost as big, or if not bigger than a Super Nintendo cartridge.
Right.
Before Super Nintendo came out. So that's what a Neo Geo is. Impressive. He also has a Lynx, another thing you didn't know.
Never heard of that.
It was one of the first handhelds. And it had like an analog screen, and it was from Atari. So that was Atari's being like, yo, you have a Game Boy that's black and white. Here's a Lynx. It's kind of in color.
Take your Pong with you, bro.
That's right, brother. And then that was before the Game Gear, which was Sega's foray into the handheld market. And what he doesn't have, what we saw a couple weeks ago, a Virtual Boy. I was thinking he might reach out to that guy and get that Virtual Boy. Unless it was the same guy, and I'm just forgetting.
Maybe.
Anyway.
No, this is a real boy.
This is a real boy, not a Virtual Boy. So yeah, I mean, I thought it was impressive. I want to give Steven a shout out. I'd love to come see it, Steven, if you're willing to have me, a dirty person such as myself, in your house.
You will touch every game.
I will touch every game. But he's looking for anything like a Switch, Wii U, Wii, GameCube, DS, 3DS. I've actually got an extra 3DS. But again, when I have an extra one of these things, I feel like I should give it to, I don't know, Rainbow Coalition or somewhere else, right?
Yeah, someone who needs it.
Needs it. Hey, I'm not talking about needs. I'm talking about like haplessly collecting.
Yeah, that's true. This is video games. This is not about needs.
That's right. Yeah. So yeah, he's looking for some old school stuff. So if anybody's got some, you can give it to him. He's looking for a TurboGrafx. This is like, it seems to be his diamond in the rough.
A what?
A TurboGrafx 16.
What is that?
Oh my God, that also came out around the same time as the
Is
Super
that just
Nintendo.
a graphing calculator?
No.
Oh, okay.
So that was another console that came out around the same time as the Super Nintendo and the Genesis. It was known as the PC Engine in Japan and France. It was designed by Hudson Soft and NEC Home Electronics. So NEC mainly made games, but then they did the TurboGrafx 16, and it did not do well.
Wow. I've never heard of it, so.
But it sold 5.8 million units.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like just in Japan?
Well, Japan and around the world. So worldwide.
Okay.
So yeah, released in North America in 1989. So an impressive collection. I want to come see it. Very, very cool. And if you got any old stuff, there you go. There you go.
I feel like Des could maybe, kind of compete with that, but maybe not to that level.
Yeah, but I mean, like not just in games though, but like Des is just like collecting. Like if you want to come to a place with a whole bunch of crazy crap all over, go to Des Lorraine's house. Wrestling mats inside, whatever. Steven, impressive collection. I want to see it. I will not take no for an answer.
Mornings at the Cabin, the podcast where we cut out all the great music and you're left with the rest.
Unlimited internet is finally coming to Yellowknife. You asked for it, and you eventually got it. Booyah!
And what?
What?
Oh,
huh?
Oh, you're already grumbling about it.
You got to grumble. Unlimited plans will be pegged to YK prices, says Northwest Tel. Ollie Williams has that story for you at cabinradio.ca. Once again, Northwest Tel pegging YK. Smaller communities will pay the same as residents in Yellowknife when unlimited internet rolls out in the months ahead, which is very cool. They're saying that even in some of these remote communities, that prices will come down to Yellowknife prices, which is wonderful. Mm-hmm. Once again, Yellowknife kind of subsidizing the service for the rest of the territory, which is a lot of people grumble about. I don't mind that if it means getting affordable internet in the remote communities in the territory. Now, I pay currently $139 a month for the 300, what was the 300 gig package, which is now $450. Mm-hmm. As they kind of increased increased those packages during the pandemic.
Really out of the goodness of their hearts.
Out of the goodness of their hearts.
Yeah.
But apparently, going from that package to the 450 package, I consistently use over 400 gigs, and before consistently didn't use over 300. So, whatever. I don't think what I don't think I realized is that I was paying for speed, not necessarily data. Right, the $140 package at 300 gigs, which is now $450, is the Internet 100 option, which is the speed. Then there's the 125, and then there's the 250 or whatever it is. I
think you're paying for both.
You are paying for both.
Go up, your data and your speed increase.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
At least that's my vague understanding.
That's my vague understanding. It's all pretty vague. Yeah. So starting on November 2nd, the first communities have access. Yellowknife, Hay River, Norman Wells, and Fort Smith will get those unlimited plans for residents. Now, if you're on the 250 Mbps download speeds package, which is I think the 750 gig package, it's only going to go up $10.
So many numbers,
right? It only goes up.
Flying by my ears.
That's going to cost $250 a month. So if you're at the 100 gig package or the 100 package, so I think they're all going to go up only about $10 or $20, which isn't bad. I'll go unlimited.
That sounds good.
Right? But what?
Is that the sales pitch?
I don't know.
You throw a bunch of numbers at people and at the end say, that's not too bad.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
I'll go with
that's exactly right.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I do at my other job. Listen, this vehicle's going to get 100 kilometers over this and then 150 horsepower over that. You can't forget your torque ratios. 3.55 for your diff, buddy.
So you pay an extra $200 and you're coming out ahead.
You're coming out ahead. Within 10 years, you're going to see those savings.
That's right.
But I mean, an extra $10 to get unlimited internet, not have to worry about this cap. I'm for it.
Not bad.
I'm on it.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm okay with that.
It's about time.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, it's beyond time.
That's right.
Let's be honest.
That's right. Well, I mean, I think that's what it's about time means.
Yeah.
It means that the time has come and gone, and now you're finally doing it.
Yeah. Even that is just giving too much credit.
That's okay. Fair enough.
It's consistently the thing that shocks people when they move up here.
Oh, absolutely. It's like, why is internet so much? Yeah. Well, the thing about it is,
I was thinking about other things that, now that I've lived here for, I guess coming up on 7 years.
Gross.
7-year Annie.
Yeah.
In 4 days.
I've been back for 6 last month.
And I was thinking about other things that, may have when I first moved up to Yellowknife from Winnipeg kind of surprised me, just things that were different. And it dawned on me that it's totally normal to me that all the most of the back alleys in Yellowknife are just gravel.
Yeah.
But when I first moved up here, for some reason, it just kind of hit me. I was like, oh, yeah, that was really weird to me when I first moved up here.
Yeah.
I wasn't used to, gravel back alleys. It's all paved and bougie in Winnipeg.
Wow. Crazy. Yeah. Super bougie in Winnipeg.
That's super bougie.
And I believe I told you about the first time I entered Winnipeg driving there, going to be a part of my first show.
Yes.
In 2003 and wanting to immediately turn around and go back to Calgary.
Hey.
Well, we drove on Portage, right, on 16th, and you go through the west end of the city on Portage.
Oh, yeah, that'll make you want to turn around.
I was like, all right, I really hope our theater isn't anywhere near here. But we were down near St. Vital. So
with a Walmart.
Yeah, there's a Walmart up there. And Assassin Bone Park. I know it's a Cinnabon.
Assassin Bone.
Over the next 3 years, the company is promising to use a range of technology, including a network of low Earth orbit satellites, meaning we're bringing Elon Musk to the north. That's been his plan for the longest time, low Earth orbit satellites to bring unlimited data to remote places on the planet, which is a great plan. I don't trust Elon Musk at all.
No.
But
that's by the day.
That's right. Can't do it.
No.
But, that's a nice plan.
Yeah.
It's a nice plan. Electric cars. Nice plan, too. PayPal, also a good idea. Not his idea. Neither was the electric car. Or low Earth orbit satellites. Or privatized space. Whatever. It's fine. He's a genius. But to try to bring unlimited data to all 33 NWD communities, receiving more than $60 million in federal funding. You gotta love that.
That's all right.
Someone's getting rich on that.
That's a good number.
That's a good number. I like $60 million.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you guys gonna go unlimited? What do you think? Where are you guys right now? You have the 100 gig package, which is just unfathomable to me.
You know what? I don't.
You guys get outside too much.
I don't even know what package we have.
I think you're on like the 100. That's what you said last time.
Yeah, maybe. And we always we'll hit like 75 by the end of the month on a bad month.
We're hitting 75 on a 450 package.
By bad month, I mean using what we pay for.
That's right.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if we'll go up. Because, you always say, you're always suspicious about how much data you use.
Absolutely suspicious.
It doesn't surprise me that you get that close. I think that's legit.
What do you mean?
I don't think anything
you
weird's
have
going on.
no idea what my habits are. None.
I mean, you tell me about them.
I do,
but
yeah.
other than that,
this is what I watched last night, minute to minute. But I've had the same thing happen on my data on Bell. I had to switch my plan over because I got you've used 95% of your data message.
Right.
And then the message 5 minutes after that was, you've gone $50 over your limit and we've cut you off.
Yeah.
So I called Bell on that and they're like, well, it looks like you used about 4 gigs in one day. And it's like, what the hell are you talking about? I have the hiccups now, apparently.
That means you're lying. You know.
That's right.
Oh, and I just got confirmation. Nicole says we are not going up. So there it is.
Nicole, you're getting that unlimited internet. You got to do it. You got to do it. All right. Well, good on Northwest Health for kind of finally entering, this phase of the future, which was, 20 years ago anywhere else. That's fine. Understandably, the infrastructure is tough. But there we go. Unlimited internet finally breaching the border at the 60th parallel.
The Mornings at the Cabin podcast.
Wheeler, Ollie, and Lecter with you on your Tuesday morning. Come by Mornings at the Cabin. We'll smile at your kid and then scuttle them off.
That's all people ask,
That's right.
Just smile.
You just smile at my child. I need them to know that everybody's going to treat them nice for their entire life.
I'm so glad that you've been able to let that Booster Juice thread on Facebook go.
No, I can't. There's 180 comments on that thread.
I was worried yesterday that, this might occupy more than 2 minutes of your time, being as it is a throwaway Facebook thread that everyone else has forgotten.
It is not throwaway. It speaks to a larger issue. But I do know that one of Phoenix's girls that works at the dance academy was very, very thankful that people were sticking up for them and saying, listen, we don't need to smile at your kids to do our job properly. So,
it would help.
It would help. That's all.
It's just good practice for the rest of your life where you're going to have to smile.
Where you're going to have to smile and serve people for minimum wage.
That's right.
Oh,
you're not the hero we want, but boy, are you the hero we deserve.
And we don't deserve much. Okay, it's that time of the season. Obviously, we're still neck deep in the middle of a pandemic, but flu season is upon us as well. So,
Yay!
Yeah, and we were just talking about this. Ollie is getting his first flu shot ever. Lecter, you've gotten your flu shot before. Me, nay, have never. Have never gotten my flu shot.
Nary a one.
Maybe when I was a kid, but I think
that's how I feel too. I feel like probably at some point as a kid, somebody
probably
did that,
got one.
But I don't remember.
Well, back in the day, you were just led into a room and they just gave you a shot, and you're like, "What's that for?"
Yeah.
Rubella.
He just got stuck with needles, and he didn't think twice about it.
That's exactly right. Have trust in the system. We know that that's probably a bad idea. But
okay, just to be clear, with vaccinations,
no, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Just the system in general.
There's
Don't become one of them.
I'm not going to become one of them. Although it is very interesting how much mercury is in these. I'm joking.
Wow.
I am joking.
There's not even a COVID vaccine yet, and there's already, half
already
the
people are like, I'm
population's
not going to take that. It's my right not to take
chance.
this.
Yeah.
Cabin Radio said so.
That's right. Cabin Radio said so I'm not going to do it. They're fake news. So flu shot season is up. You've got yours, tomorrow at 10?
No, today at 10.
Today at 10?
Today at 10. I'm already nervous.
your arm is going to hurt for the rest of the day. There it is. I have had a flu shot before. I mean, you've had vaccinations.
Oh, you remembered the pain.
I remember
that
the pain.
Triggered it.
Yeah. No, like sometimes you do get like pain in the muscle where you get your vaccine, but I do remember in high school getting a flu shot, I believe.
Yeah. I think.
I may not remember as well as I think. So you've got yours done. You're going to get yours done, and I've been shamed now by both of you to get mine done.
Of all the seasons to get it, right? If you're going to pick a year to get your flu shot, just kind of seems like circumstances dictate maybe we do it this year. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. Listen, I mean, I listen to the Jenny McCarthy podcast on a pretty regular basis.
No,
and from what she's telling me,
no.
Is that Jim Carrey was a great husband? This is all I know. So this is your first time getting a flu shot. So I mean, and like you were saying, and like I was saying, is like I think I didn't work around people a lot through my 20s. Like I did, like on sets and stuff like that, but like not in big.
Oh, I worked around a ton of people in my 20s.
And you just didn't do it.
Typical 20-something who couldn't give
wiped your boogers all over everybody.
Yeah, pretty much.
Fair enough.
I mean,
it's the British way.
It is the British way, absolutely. And B,
let's spread the germs we have.
In the UK, they've already run out of this flu shot, by the way.
Of course.
The UK.
Yeah.
The priority is always people who are elderly or otherwise vulnerable.
Yep.
And if you are in your 20s, you're kind of not even really offered it. I think you can go and have it if you want it, but there's no campaign for like you to go and get your flu shot because it's like you're 20-something. You should be fine.
You should be fine.
You know,
So unless of course, like you said, you're immune compromised.
Unless there are other. So it's a new sort of system over here for me to be part of a group where like everybody get the flu shot.
Yeah.
But in previous years, I probably should have done and didn't. And this year, having looked around at what's going on, you know what? If I could rule out one thing that might be trying to kill me, that'd be great.
And this year's going to be a little bit different. So what I've heard, they're not going to just be sticking it in your arm. They're going to stay 6 feet away and just kind of launch it into your mouth.
It's a javelin. They're gonna take a run up.
Yeah.
And they're just gonna lob the spear.
And then they'll hide behind a wall and go,
just press the cylinder. All right, pour it into your mouth.
Great.
There you go. And
thanks. That's really helpful. Because before I was nervous, but now that I know that it'll just be a short, sharp javelin to the sternum.
Oh, you should see the size of these needles now.
Oh, man. Well, they got to travel 6 feet.
That's
so
right.
They can't be too light, right? They got to have a little bit of weight.
Polished tungsten.
So they stick right in there, and then they just pour it into your mouth. Perfect. You'll be immune to the flu. Not really. But, whatever strain they're giving you, I guess.
Yeah, well, if they don't give you the strain, oh, my Lord. It's not how this works. Oh, great. Oh, hi, yeah, Dr. Candola. Yes, I know he is. He is, yes. We're working on it.
That's good.
Thanks for the call.
That's right. No, get your flu shot. Absolutely. I mean, like you said, if there was ever a year to get one, if you've been putting it off, like I have, get it. Right?
Keep just rules things out.
Well, actually, it's not just about you. It's about keeping the entire community protected. Right?
So when you do get sick, you'll know it's COVID.
That's...
Honestly,
listen, I got my flu shot. The other thing's something else.
That's
honestly, that's kind of where I'm going with
this.
Yeah. I'd probably rather know one way or the other and be, well, chances are it's probably not the flu because I got the shot.
Yeah.
I'll go and get tested anyway, but at least that rules that out.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
and we're
sort of kind of maybe-ish.
Yeah. But we're in cold season, so like every little thing that you get, you're like, oh man, what is this? Is this it?
This
like,
is it.
You wake up with a sore throat, and you're like, is this it? What day is it? Oh,
I'll be dead tomorrow.
Yeah.
Great. Yeah.
So it's like you said, it's a good year to get it. We're in pretty unprecedented times.
You have to say it with that voice.
I think you do. Yeah. I think you do.
In these uncertain times.
These challenging times.
That's right.
We're all in this together.
Clearly we're not. But I mean, I'll schedule mine. I'll get it. I'll get the little sticker.
The only thing is, I am no fan of needles. Can't do needles.
Well, that's why they're throwing it at you from across the room.
You know what? Honestly, if I just walked in the reception area and they just went, bam, gotcha, that would be the safest way of doing that to me.
Surprise needles.
Amazing. Yeah. Surprise needle. Ah!
Yeah. You just walk in and robotic arms immediately swing down, restrain you against the wall, and then they just puncture an arm, and it's like, gotcha.
No, it's like, frowned upon.
You know what?
Now.
Had to be terror sweat.
Used to be a thing.
I once fainted twice in the process of giving blood once.
What?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I've never given blood.
I've never given blood either.
Yeah.
That's another thing I've never done. And I know people that have given hundreds of times.
Oh, yeah. My dad's like a Hall of Fame donor.
He is, eh?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Just a photo of a withered fruit-like shell up on the wall.
He gave 5 times in a week.
No, he actually has like received like plaques from, I don't know, like the Canadian Blood Foundation or whatever. Yeah, for just
Good for
donating.
him.
That's
yeah,
really
he's
cool.
been a regular
Yeah.
donor for years and years. Yeah. I used to go with him just so I could get the free donut when I was a kid.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah.
You know what? I mean, that's why he fainted, because you took his donut.
That's right.
Because he needed that sugar. Well, geez.
only have so many
I
donuts.
haven't given blood. I haven't gotten my flu shot. This break is making me feel like a selfish butthole. So let's just cut it off there. Ollie's getting his flu shot. He's a responsible citizen. Lecter's going to get his. I will get mine. And, then at least it won't be us making everybody sick.
Hooray!
Hooray! Hurrah! Still that other thing to worry about. Anyway, that's going to be Mornings in the Cabin for this Tuesday morning. I hope you guys have yourselves a wonderful day. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye!
Thanks for listening. Check out more from the show at cabinradio.ca and by following the Mornings at the Cabin Facebook page.